So I think this is where the main problem lies, is in this piece right here inside the mechanism. It's made out of plastic, so it makes it very, I guess, prone to wear. So when this thing is going up and down, up and down, up and down all the time, it's wearing that plastic on the inside. And as you can see, there's a fair bit of movement in that plastic. And this is actually the piece that your windshield attaches to. The bottom bracket of your windshield attaches to this piece. So now having those two rods in there holding that piece in definitely will help to keep it aligned, because that's part of it. But even with those two pieces in there, still a fair amount of movement. So that's where it is. So I guess eventually what happens is, with a lot of up and down, up and down, up and down eventually, and a lot of the shaking around as well, it just wears out on the inside, and eventually it finally fails, and then it just stops working. This doesn't go up and down anymore. All the threads are gone on the inside of that piece right there. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's just poorly designed, and I think they realized that at Indian Motorcycle, and this is why they swapped it out for in the 2018 Chieftains and Roadmasters for a different style. I think it's like even a belt drive or something instead of this corkscrew drive. So that's the problem here. It's this piece. We can put pressure on this, and that'll help to keep the rod from moving around, but there's still a little bit of up and down movement there. So if you put pressure on this, it takes care of the up and down movement, which is a good fix for that, but doesn't help this piece here in the middle. So I don't know. It's kind of a tricky mechanism. There's also that plate in the back that those 4 screws go into, and it's going along this track kind of thing there in the back there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's possibility you could build that up and just lubricate it, and maybe use that as and make contact, maybe use that as some sort of a stabilizer track to hold this thing in place so it doesn't wiggle around as much. I don't know if that'll help, but maybe I'll give that a try. Anyhow, the bushing definitely works in the end here. Putting a wave washer, I had to flatten it out a bit to get it to work, but to be able to squeeze it together, it's pretty tight, so it's not as loose as it is right now. So the motor will probably be working a lot harder, and probably fail sooner, because it has to work harder to move that thing up and down. So I'm going to try to loosen it up a little bit and still take up that play. Anyways.